head coverings. For decades, Christians have been arguing about this. But for most of church history, they weren't. In 1 Corinthians 11, Paul says a woman should have her head covered when she prays. But then he says that a woman's hair is given to her as her covering. So which is it? Is the hair the covering, or should a woman have a cloth on her head? If this has confused you, you're not alone. But here's something you probably didn't know. Scholars from different time periods, different parts of the world, and all different denominations have all agreed on this. The wearing of a fabric covering during prayer was universally accepted until the 20th century. Catholic women, Reformed women, Anabaptist women, Orthodox women, they all wore a veil during prayer. If you don't believe me, just Google it. Look up photographs of church gatherings from the first half of the 1900s. You're going to find that most of these women are covering their heads. So what changed, and why do we all understand this passage differently now? Well, obviously our understanding changed, but when did it change? The 1960s, when the feminist movement happened. Remember Common Sense Principle 7? An interpretation of the Bible that leaves parts of the scripture void or unreasonable should be rejected. Think about it this way. If hair is the covering that Paul is demanding for a woman, why would he say that a woman who doesn't cover her covering should cut her hair off? That makes no sense. The text collapses and it becomes meaningless. But if Paul's commanding a cloth covering, all of a sudden every line in this passage makes sense. This is where word study comes in helpful. You see that the hair is given to a woman as her glory, and she puts a veil over it when she's praying. Then the text makes sense, and we're not ignoring any verses. Now, going to the course of performance, this is exactly how the earliest Christians understood it. These are the people that remember they learned from the apostles themselves. When an interpretation of the Bible makes another part of scripture look unreasonable, that's a sign it should be rejected. And when every denomination for 2,000 years agrees on something and then stops when there's a cultural movement going on, that's a sign.